everyone, I'm Aria. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So today we are building for the Sims Holiday Collab. My original idea didn't work as I wanted it to, so we decided to go with a snow globe instead because I've seen them around for the Spark Challenge. This isn't an entry for the Spark Challenge, but I've seen them and I thought they looked really cute and I wanted to give one a go myself. I did think about doing this quite a while ago when I was first invited to the collab, which was, gosh, probably September, so a couple of months ago. And my original idea probably was a little bit too ambitious. But I thought it was fun, but I wanted to do like a toy factory. But yeah, I've had a horrible builder's block for like the last 2 weeks, and I spent like over a month trying to build something for this collab, and I just kept on feeling like I was failing miserably. So I built a couple of other things instead, and then kind of forgot about this one. Oops. But you know, when it came around to it, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and everyone in the Discord chat was sharing all of their progress pictures and everything, and I thought, oh, they looked so amazing that I definitely wanted to still take part in the collab, so I just had to, you know, try and figure out what I wanted to do. And so I thought I'd build this. So I had a look on Pinterest and found a image that I liked. It was actually just a picture of a snow globe. It wasn't I normally go off concept art, and this wasn't concept art, this was actually like a actual model. But it was really cute, and it was up on this hill, and it had like a little train in the front, and it was only the house that was in the globe, like the rest of it wasn't in the dome. So that's kind of what I've tried to like recreate here. I tried to use the glass roofing, and I was really struggling with it because it wasn't really the domed shape that I wanted. It would have worked fine if I had done like the whole thing, but because I just wanted the little house to be in the dome, it kind of wasn't the right shape, and I was trying to find like different lamps and like different like glass items that I could size up, just kind of to make it look like a dome. And then I remembered that there is a light that comes with Get to Work. I think it's like I don't remember what it's called. It's like a rotating like orb light or something, and it's very alien looking. But sized up and placed in the basement, it makes like the perfect dome shape, which I really like. I really like it. And the snow sits really nicely on the top, so I thought it looked really cool. So when I was doing the inside of this, I thought I could do a house, but I wanted it to be more Christmassy, I guess, so I decided to go with like Santa's office instead. I don't really know where the idea for this came from. It just kind of came out of thin air. But I thought it would be different, you know, because I don't know, I do houses all the time, and I wanted to do something that was a bit different. But it is big enough that you could probably change it into like a tiny home. Maybe this entryway you could make it into a bathroom, and then like the front door where the 2 front windows are in the bottom of the screen, maybe. I don't know, I think there's plenty of space if you wanted to do that and, you know, live inside a snow globe. But this build is fully functional. Thankfully, that's kind of my ultimate aim with all of my builds, is that they're functional, so I'm really pleased that it works. That they can like walk. It's kind of strange because they walk through the glass, but you know, we're just, Santa's magical, so it's fine. Now I wanted to add all of the different decorations that came with the holiday pack and the seasons, but some of them, I don't know, they just didn't work, and you'll see a bit later, like especially in the screenshots, the walls are literally full with all of the things that I put up. But I think it looks nice. I didn't want to go like overboard, but I wanted it to be like fully decorated at the same time. So I don't know, you'll have to let me know whether I achieved that without making it look, you know, too over the top. So I was going to make this into like an elf house, but I didn't really know whether that was like, I don't know. just ignore me, I don't know what I'm talking about. So the wallpaper that I've used on the inside of this is from the Spa Day pack, and it just kind of gives it a nice kind of glowy look from like back on the road. I don't know whether it moves. I've seen other people's builds where it kind of looks like it moves, but I don't think it does. I think it's just, I don't know, really bright. So I created 2 Sims for this build, and I called them I think I called them Fred Claus and Holly Claus, because I think I don't remember what the film's called, but there is a film and they are the 2 main characters. Like, he becomes Santa and then like his girlfriend, I'm pretty sure her name's Holly. If you know what film I'm talking about, please remind me what it's called, because I don't remember, but I really like that film. So yeah, here's all the pretty lights. I was going to use the white ones, but they kind of blended in a little bit too much with the wallpaper. But you know, I think it looks pretty in here. So I did elevate this up, and you'll see me a little bit later. I cut most of it out because I literally spent like 3 or 4 hours trying to get the pathway to work on such a small space. I probably could have lowered the elevation quite a bit, but I don't like to make things easy for myself. And once I'd already set the height of it, I was like, nope, I'm not changing it. That's it. I really like doing like floor elevations and things, as you've probably noticed from my last couple of builds. And that doesn't really change over the next couple that I have for you. I have 2 more that I'm hoping to put out before the end of this year. I usually only do 1 a week because they literally take me so long, but I don't know what it is, but mostly thanks to Tina, because if you don't know, she's like my Sims best friend, so like my YouTube best friend. And anyway, I was telling her that I was having this like builder's block and I couldn't build anything, and I hated everything that I was building, and I just felt a bit rubbish. And you know, she was like, right, well, I'm going to bed, you have 5 hours, I don't want you to delete anything, I don't want you to bulldoze it, because that's usually my issue, is that if I don't like something, then I will bulldoze it and then I'll try again, and if I don't like that, I'll bulldoze it, and once I've like bulldozed the whole lot once, I generally do it quite quickly after that, if you understand what I mean. Like, I'll build like an entire shell, bulldoze it, build 1 room, bulldoze it, build like 2 walls, bulldoze it, and then I'll give up. Which is terrible, and I really shouldn't do that. But she was like, no, you've got 5 hours, I'll let you know when your time's up, and I want you to show me what you've got. It doesn't matter what it looks like, it's not for anything, we'll just see, you know, how far you get. And so she came back. I think she actually came back like 6.5 hours later because she went to bed. And I'd been building for like the amount of time that she'd been gone, and I guess I kind of surprised myself because I really liked what I did. That one's unfortunately not finished yet, but I'm hoping that I will have it finished for the first week of January for you all to see. But in the meantime, before, you know, the 2 weeks I had builder's block for, I built 2 houses. One of them was suggested in the comments from my palace video, I believe. And the other one, I wanted to do something similar but in a completely different style, so I decided to build in Oasis Springs for the first time, and I'm really proud of that one. It's taken me like a month, mostly because I've just been what's the word, I don't know, unmotivated. That's the word, unmotivated. But I finally finished it. I should probably talk about what I'm doing right now, because, you know, I had intentions of doing that, but never mind. Basically, I spent like all day placing rocks here, and I just cut out a couple of bits so that you could see, you know, bits and pieces of what I was doing. I wanted to do the train tracks coming in and out of these caves. Obviously, it's, you know, magical Santa land, so depth perception and everything is completely out the window and it doesn't make any sense, but it's a snow globe and it's magical, so yeah. But yeah, I think we're actually almost at the end. I've just like rambled on about nothing for like the past 10 minutes and I haven't really got anywhere. But anyway, as we are seeing on the screen right now, I tried to use the tracks from, I think they come in, excuse me, I think they come in Story Escape and Eco Lifestyle, but they were just too big, and then when I sized them down, the like the degree of the like corner pieces weren't quite sharp enough, so I had to make my own track, which is what you're seeing right now. And I'm quite proud of this because I was really worried that my sim wouldn't be able to walk over it, but these pieces seem to, even though they have a footprint, they don't seem to interact with their, like, interfere with their walking path. So the only thing that I did do a little bit later, which you'll see in the screenshots, there's a little bit more of a gap between the front engine and the blue carriage, just because the footprint from the trains was so big that she couldn't walk, my Sims couldn't walk like in between them. So I do kind of scoot them up just a little bit so that she can walk through. I'm not sure if I included the testing in this, but I'm pretty sure I did film it, so you'll probably see it a bit later. But anyway, I'm just piling a bunch of presents and toys on top of this, and when it snows a little bit later, all of that coal is white, so it does cover it up. It kind of looks a bit weird like this, but I think there is another train that's like empty. That might have come with Eco Lifestyle. But I liked the height that this one had, where the coal is, so that's why I use these. I later changed the foundation to red and then use I keep forgetting what things are called. This. It's like a name plaque thingy. Yeah, that's a new definition word. Thingy. I elevate it from the basement so they can still walk up the stairs, which I've placed underneath, which I think is pretty cool. And then we just add some holiday crackers. I was going to put these on the roof. I'm not sure why I changed my mind, but Anyway, I had a lot of issues with this reindeer. For some reason, when I was testing this pathway, my sim kept on saying that she couldn't go up the path. And I don't know what it was, but in the end she could, and I think it was that the reindeer was in the way. And even though I'd like moved it right over and it was practically in the side of the cliff, you know, she was still saying she couldn't. So here is the light that I use. I think it looks really cool, and we are almost at the screenshot, so I will stop rambling now and let you enjoy those. Please check out everybody else's videos from the collaboration. They will be hopefully listed on Twitter, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone!